Hello students, today we are going to start our chapter number 9, area of parallelogram and triangles, class 9. So let's start. Before starting this chapter, we should know what is the meaning of area. So let us recall this. We know that the part of a plane enclosed by a simple figure is called a planar region corresponding to that figure. So the magnitude of measure of this planar region is called its area. Now in simple words we can say the amount of space inside the boundary of a flat, that is two-dimensional object, such as triangle, rectangle, square or circle, or surface of a solid, that is three-dimensional object, is known as the area of that figure or object. Now as this concept also we have studied the congruent figure. What the meaning? That the two figures are known as the congruent if they have the same shape and the same size. For example, we have the two coins, they are the congruent. Biscuits, two pieces of biscuits, when we place one another, so they will cover completely each other. And the two triangles. So when we have two figures and they are congruent, we have to prove that we trace that two figures on a paper and we try to superpose one over other, and when they will cover completely, we know that they are the congruent figure when they covers completely to one another. So by these three examples we can say that the two figures, if they are congruent, then their area must be equal. So the two figures x or y are congruent, they must have equal areas. Now let's talk about another example. Can we draw a parallelogram, triangle, trapezium or kite having area 6 cm square? So let us try to draw these figures on a graph paper. So it will easy to calculate the area. So let's take, this is a parallelogram. So area of this parallelogram is 1 complete square we are calculating, as we have studied in the class 6 how to calculate the area of the figure on the graph paper using the square boxes. So complete boxes, number of complete boxes multiplied by 1, number of half filled boxes multiplied by 1 by 2. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, these half and these are 5, and this two halves are 6. So this is the parallelogram having the area 6 cm square. This is the triangle. Again in the same method, by complete square multiplied by 1, number of complete square multiplied by 1, number of half square multiplied by half. So here 1, 2, 3 complete square, these two half are 4, these two half 5, and these two half 6. So this is the triangle, and this one 1/4 area we neglect this. So this is the triangle having the area 6 cm square. Again this is the figure of kite. So here again we calculate the area as 3/4 part of the square is filled. So we calculate this one as one whole square. So let's calculate 1, 2, 3, 4. These two halves 5 and these two halves 6. So this kite having the area 6 cm square. Again this trapezium. Here again we calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these two halves are 6. So we can say the trapezium also having the area 6 cm square. Now can we say these figures are congruent though they are the same area, having the same area? So can we say these figures are congruent? Correct. No. Answer is no. Now what is the reason behind this? Though these figures are having the same area, but still they are not congruent because they are not in the same shape. Remember, the definition of congruency says the two figures are congruent when they have the same shape and same size. So they are not in the same size. This is the parallelogram and this one is the trapezium. Parallelogram and this is the triangle, and kite and parallelogram. So all these four figures, though they are having the same area, but they are not congruent as they are not in the same shape. So here, by this example, we can say that the two figures which are congruent, their area must be equal. But the converse of this statement is not true, that if the area of the two figures is same, then they need not to be congruent.